What's going on, Bird Game? Philly Carnage here, back. Episode 3 of the Las Vegas Raiders Rebuild. Before we even get into this, don't forget to smash that sub button. We're on the way to 250 here by the end of July. And, let's hit 15 likes on the video. Let's get that done. Let's get that over with. Just smash it right now. But as we get in here, last episode, it was the episode to forget. We had so many issues going on. Pretty much the only good thing that came from that episode is old, Nasbit. Can't remember his first name off the top of my head. Carl? Where is it? Yeah, Carl Nasbit. Pretty much had a breakout year. 51 tackles, 14 TFLs, 6 total sacks. So, happy with that. That transition into defensive tackle is really working out for him. So as far as this season for retirements, if I remember correctly, we didn't have anybody except for Richie Incognito. He finally retired after 17 years, and we have no money to spend in free agency. We did put one bid on Chris Barnes from the Green Bay Packers. That right there, automatic upgrade. It's a 5-year difference, and we're still saying the same dev trait, but we're still getting that 4 overall improvement. So if we can go ahead and we can land him, that'll be big time. But just kind of taking a look at the team right now as we're halfway through. Bozeman jumps up there to that left guard position. And, we got to hope that he's somehow able to, make it work and come away, with at least somewhat of the career like Richie Incognito was able to do. But other than that, offense, still the same. Defense, we're still rocking the same thing. Keanu Neal went up to a superstar, which is fantastic, along with Pharrell. So, with that, we're still sitting at an 82 overall, 84 offense, 81 defense. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to sim this up and see if we're able to go ahead and get Chris Barnes, and we are. So that's one position that we're able to go ahead and automatically upgrade here before the draft. And I can tell you now, I'm going to make sure that I do not sim the entire draft, as there's already an upgrade for Chris Barnes to put him up there to an 82 overall. He has that +2 morale, gets that +3 awareness, +1 block shed, +1 play rec, and +1 zone coverage. So here into the draft, we're sitting there, we got pick number 10. So as you guys see, I'm going to make sure that I don't screw this up. And, so I hit A once, and now we're just going to go down here to advance the next user pick. That way it just automatically takes us to ours, and we can't screw it up from there. Hopefully. So here at pick 10, this is where it's going to get interesting. The biggest question is, do we, go with taking Bryce Young as a backup potential starter over Derek Carr? Here at pick 10, do we go Tony Grimes, who is a late first rounder, the second fastest corner in this draft class at a 4.3, or, Julian Fleming, another guy that, 6'2", 205, 21 years old, deep threat out of Ohio State, or, yes, we did just bring in Chris Barnes, but Justin Flo looks absolutely amazing. And, there's always an opportunity that we could go ahead and we could possibly grab him late. But just kind of taking a look here down at, what we have scouted, a lot of corners. Definitely got to look some offensive line eventually. But I think what we need to do is, a guy like Tony Grimes would be absolutely fantastic for this team. We need to work on that defense and try to figure it out. So with pick number 10 of the draft, we're going to go ahead and we're going to get Tony Grimes, cornerback out of North Carolina. And boom, 74 overall, number 29 in true talent, but he's a hidden depth. With, okay, 97 speed, and he's flexing. He is flexing. So, typically, from what I've learned in Madden, they come out flexing. They're either going to be a superstar or an X Factor. So coming in here, taking a look at the draft recap, as we saw, we got the speedster Tony Grimes, 97 speed, 98 acceleration. We went with Marcus Dumerville, right guard, out of LSU, 73 overall, normal dev. Then we got our backup quarterback. We went Bo Nix, out of Auburn, 67 overall, 82 speed as a quarterback. It should be pretty nice. The one thing I didn't take a look at was his throwing power, 88, so not where we want to be. Hopefully, at some point, we can just get some of those, boosts to help bump him up. We've got Jaquan McMillan, slot type corner out of East Carolina, 92 speed, 94 acceleration. Lee Witherspoon, we went with a running back, kind of that change of pace with old Josh Jacobs, 95 speed, 93 acceleration. Brenton, no idea what his last name is, but right end out of Florida, 82 speed there and 86 excel. Hopefully we can get him some reps. And then we took a reach on Glenn Kyle, a right tackle out of Florida. Hopefully somehow in practice, these two guys, will be able to go ahead and continue what they were working on there in Florida and, hopefully just become one hell of a tandem. So taking a look at it, we haven't really changed much. We moved Dumerville up to the starting left guard, putting Bozeman back there in the backup position. Tyler Linderbaum, he was sitting there at a 73 as a backup center. We could have moved him over to a right tackle, and that right there pops him up +1 overall. He has that upgrade as well, and it's already a +2 over Alex Leatherwood. So that was a automatic decision that we had to do. Defensively, we moved Tony Grimes up to that, cornerback number 2 position. That way we can get more reps and get him, more reps to figure out what that dev trait is. And as you see, we're currently sitting in week 3. We're 0-2. I screwed up. I thought I had the wrong hotkey hit, and, we were still paused. But we fell short to the Chiefs, 34-28, and then we lost 42-28 against the Colts. So, after starting off, finishing the preseason at 4-0, we were unable to go ahead and continue that momentum and carry it here into the regular season. So as we look to face off against the 2-0 Seattle Seahawks here, hopefully we can somehow come away with a victory, and we finally get it won in the win column, 24-21, and Josh Jacobs led the way, 14 carries, 179 yards, averaged 12.8 on the ground, and 2 rushing touchdowns throughout. So that is huge because we can come in here now and we can finally hit some of these upgrades. We can continue to work on that power with Tyler Linderbaum and, get that +3 awareness, +1 pass block power. Jaquan McMullen, another guy that we've slowly been working with. That upgrade gets him 2 overall, and we get that +1 speed. So, with that bumps him up there to a 93. So, things are starting to look pretty good as far as speed-wise for the team. Colton Miller's up to an 85 now. I know a lot of this, pretty much bores a lot of people, but I always find it pretty interesting, especially when we hit those speed boosts. So, we've been working with Tony Grimes, continuing up that man-to-man, because the quicker we can go ahead and get him to 1 step, the better. And, with that, Josh Jacobs, he's already, pretty much a scheme fit as far as where we can go with him. So, we're going to go ahead, we're going to let that ride. So we got the Chiefs here week 4. It'd be nice to at least be able to somehow split this series with them, right before the bye week. So if we can get a victory here, that's going to be huge. And we do. We get a 28-24 victory. And, we enter the bye week at 2-2. The Chargers are sitting 4-0 on top of the division so far. But other than that, the division is pretty close. Again, we can go in here, upgrade our guys. Henry Ruggs is one that, we're slowly working on that route runner. I at least wanted to go ahead and get it up to an 80. So from there on now, we're just going to continue to work on that deep route running. Derek Carr wants to talk about the bye week. Any plans? We're on a 2-game win streak, but we can't let that go. And we got to get some extra preparation here. And before we get ready to take on 3 AFC matchups the next 3 weeks, before we finally go ahead and head back to the NFC opponents on the schedule. So, it's here. We're at the bye week. As always, we come in, we go ahead, we hit up the re-signs. Josh Jacobs, we were able to go ahead and get him locked up. $37 million over 5 years. Very cheap deal, as he's sitting at a 96 superstar dev trait. So, we'll easily be able to go ahead and hit that 99 out of the park. We were able to go ahead and re-sign Trevon Moehrig, 85 star, $56 million over 5 years. A little expensive, but we didn't want to let him walk right away. Colton Miller able to get re-signed. Dylan Farrell, we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna come back. He wants a little more money, but 25, 84 overall. He'll be able to most likely hit that low 90 threshold. Jonathan Abram got him re-signed. We're gonna have to make that decision on Derek Carr, whether or not we want to go ahead and continue to rock with Derek, or do we transition this over to the Bo Nix show in year 4? Corey Littleton, star dev, 79 overall. That's another one that we got to make the decision. We still have Tanner Muse, Nick Morrow, a lot of younger guys there. So it's one of those things we got to make that decision, by the end of the year. And a lot of these other guys, Isaiah Johnson could be one of the ones that we come back as well. 26-year-old, 74. He's more depth, but it's always nice having solid depth. Divine Diablo as well. Once it's cheap, under $5 million over 2 years, definitely bring him back. But a lot of these guys, they're just depth players. But we have to make that decision on Carl Nassib. Do we bring him back? He's 29. 29, 73, sitting on a normal. So he might hit 75, maybe 76 by the end of the year. But I'm not 100% sure. He needs 9,000 more to hit 74 overall. So it's going to be, a push. So, I made the decision. We're going to go ahead. We're going to add Corey Littleton to the trade block. That way we can go ahead and we can slowly start working with, Tanner Moose, who is a 91 overall, not 91 overall, 71 overall, 91 speed, 90 acceleration, and yes, his change of direction's not as good, but he's younger, which means he'll be able to go ahead and develop quicker, even on a normal dev trait. So with that, just to go ahead and save Corey Littleton from getting injured, we'll go ahead and we'll get Tanner Moose in there in the starting role, as we're 2-2, taking on the 2-3 Cincinnati Bengals, and we suffer a 27-21 loss. 0-5. We do have some trade offers for Corey Littleton already. The Bears, pretty sure, if I remember correctly, Corey Littleton was there with the Bears at one point. They're willing to send us the 3rd and the 7th round pick. So we're gonna accept that, free up some cap as well, even though we have a buttload of it here before year 4, just to pretty much go ahead and get ready to go ahead and take on the 0-5 Houston Texans. We're able to get the victory. We have a frustrated Henry Ruggs. Hopefully we can go ahead and we can get him the ball here against Tennessee. Let's go ahead and let's set it so we can get him involved. We don't want to piss him off. Needs 5 catches. 5 catches or 100 yards should not be hard at all. As we'll go through, we'll have some upgrades. Did Tanner Muse get one already? No, he did not, surprisingly. But our man Tony Grimes goes up to his 77 already. It'd be nice to see that another speed boost. If we can get a speed boost, that'll be fantastic. That would bump him up there to a 98. But unfortunately, we were unable to do so. Levi Levi Onwuzurike, it's definitely time to start working him. Time to start working him, especially if we're going to go ahead and we're going to, release Carl Nassib. That way we can, start working him. Get that experience and help develop him into a solid defensive tackle. As we're going to sim up here against Tennessee, and we suffer a 45-28 loss. Great. We didn't get him involved. So we lose the 10 morale. We have a breakout scenario for KJ Hill. Would bump him up to a star dev. Needs, 100 yards or 2 touchdowns against the Arizona Cardinals and Kyler Murray. So we decided we're going to come in here and we're going to take on Kyler Murray and the Arizona Cardinals. Hopefully come out here, get a victory, and, try to get the ship going in the right way. As we're kicking off first, that means we'll get the ball to start off the second half. We got to pretty much contain Kyler Murray. He is a running quarterback, so it won't surprise me if he decides to hit some. But he throws it back, and he loses, 8 yards on the play. 2nd and 18, second play of the game. First one, Christian Kirk went for 15. This time they got the screen pass. They hit the screen. Can we get over there in time? No, we missed it. No. Come on, who is it? Is that Breece Hall? Is that Breece Hall as the running back? I think so. And trying to think off the top of my head where we had him, and I'm pretty sure it was in Denver. So be sure to go ahead and check out the rebuild because he turns into an absolute monster as Kyler Murray was unable, to get out of that pocket, and they're going to punt this ball back to us. Derek Carr don't care. Derek Carr don't care. We're going to slide. Take it off for 20 yards with Derek Carr. We got 37 yards total on this drive so far as Josh Jacobs was able to go ahead and take it for 17 earlier. Hopefully we can hit Henry Ruggs here. Can we get him? We can. We got Henry Ruggs. He's able to break it. Boom, with a juke. Oh, almost had him again. Almost had 2 jukes back to back. But we got to try to get Henry Ruggs happy within the organization once again. So we're going to go back, halfback stretch, see if we can go ahead and get around the corner as we're just outside of the red zone. Oh, no. Oh, no. That was not a good run. Horrible pass blocking as, we had no gain on the play. KJ Hill, can we get it? Can we hit him? Right across the middle. Possession, good catch. Good catch down to the 12. And, we got to remember, there's an opportunity for a dev trait at stake with Hill. Hopefully we can hit it. Hopefully we can help the man out. Come on, Derek. Outrun him, Derek. Outrun him. Let's go. Wow. Okay, Baker. Horrible read by me. Horrible. I threw it late. Go with the 4-3 edge thing. Try to go ahead and, blow this play up in the backfield. Get on Nassib and just punch him. Unable to do anything. And Kyler Murray able to dump it off to whoever their tight end. Is that Gronk? There goes Derek. We're just going to take this one out of bounds. We're just going to take it out of bounds because I was fully expecting a hit stick, and we would have got rocked. So we're going to go some halfback toss. See if we can get around the edge. See if we can go ahead, get this edge, and get Josh Jacobs in for the touchdown. And Oh, ooh, what? Lower that shoulder, man. Lowered it. As you know, we got one hell of a little hit truck there, but we were unable to get in for the touchdown. As you know, we're sitting here, and you know we got Henry Ruggs here on the slant. Depending on what that linebacker does, if he comes in on the blitz, then we might have him. Might have him. We don't, but we got Edwards. Edwards standing there wide open for the easy catch and pass. Pass and catch. Close enough. Back on defense, we're going to send the heat. We're sending the heat. Unable to get there. Oh, he dumped it down. Get on Trevon Moehrig. Trevon unable to make a tackle. He just dives out of bounds as Hall gets his third reception of the day. And they're slowly just moving this ball. Always play back against a team with a lot of speed. That way, our corners aren't sitting there just trying to play the outside, get burnt, all that good stuff. As we can't do anything, and we can't even get the ball batted down. Come on, Grimes. As the Cardinals call a timeout, as they're sitting here right outside of our side of the field. As they're what at the 45. So let's go ahead. Let's try to get a stop here, force them to third down, and try to get the ball back if we can. We can't get off any of the blocks, and that should be incomplete. That should have been incomplete. Looks like they lost some. No, they didn't. My bad. We're going to send Crosby back. See if we can go do something with Madden Max there. Jump the route, something as, come on, Keanu. Oh, Trevon Moehrig, let's go. Trevon Moehrig able to bat that ball up and get the pick, which is even better than having them just punt that ball back to us. We're a little closer to at least field goal position. So I'll tell you now, if they are in a solid cover two, Darren Waller should be wide open down the middle. And he's not, but we're able to hit. I think that's Edwards. Edwards. Good broken tackle. And we're to bring it up onto the Cardinals side of the field there. And we'll go back, halfback angle, see again. Still nothing. But we got Derek Carr. Derek Carr has a lot of room. They're not respecting Derek Carr's wheels here, as he has 6 rushes for 75 yards and a touchdown on the game. KJ Hill. KJ Hill's not afraid. He is not afraid. Able to go ahead and get him his first touchdown of the day. And like I said, I'm pretty sure it is a dev trade game for him. It needs 100 yards or 2 touchdowns. Wow, Henry. Henry Ruggs, what a catch. 3 for 62, not a bad day so far. Need to get him a touchdown. But we went with some skinny post there on the play. And he's able to come down with that. Go KJ. Go KJ. Yeah, we cashed in our little slants cheese. We cashed it in there. 71 touchdown. And we have a new star dev wide receiver. Mad Max. Mad Max in there on the sack to bring up a 2nd and 17. Kyler Murray didn't know what to do there. He had no idea. As we're going to go ahead and we're going to try with Akia. As they could be just pitching this. They're not, but they're gonna get stuffed. They're going to get stuffed there. They gained 1. As it's a 3rd and 17. Just got to play back. Cover 3 hard flats. Drop everybody back in position. We're going to go ahead and we're going to, we're going to use our Mad Max. Try to get Mad Max coming back. And, of course, it's going to be the end of the 3rd. So, with that, we'll just go some cover 2 man now. Cover 2 man. We're still going to drop Mad Max back. And, just protect the sticks. Protect the sticks. Get the crosser. Oh, come on, Max. We're almost there for the lurk. Almost there. 4th and 1. Are they going to take their 3? They're not. They're going to go for it. They're going to go for this. So we're going to switch it up to the blitz. They're not even going to hand it off. Come on, Trevon. Oh, we were almost there for the pick. Almost there for the pick as Kyler just sailed that ball. I want to try out our speedster. try out some Witherspoon as we get a good go. Boom, juke, boom. Oh, let's go. Let's go. 36 yards, first carry. I like it. 8 yards after contact. As Lee Witherspoon able to go ahead and go almost the distance. We're going to try again here. ID, I think that's Buddha Baker, able to get to the outside. Lee Witherspoon able to go ahead and get in for the touchdown. I am determined to try to get Mad Max a pick. Trying to get him. Just play underneath. Nope. There we go. Oh, we got the fumble. Oh, come on. How did Omuzariki not... How was he unable to reach that hand out there and touch him down? But 2nd and 26, we're going to send the DB blitz. We got speed at DB. We're going to drop back with Mad Max. Going to drop back with him. Watch him. Cover him. Nothing. Boom. Oh, there we go. Mad Max there on the fumble. John Abraham able to get it. Come on. Boom, juke. Oh, fight. Oh, down to the 2-yard line. But Mad Max there on the forced fumble. Able to poke that ball loose. And, everyone was there. He was there. So we're going to hand this ball off 0-1 trap to Josh Jacobs and try to go ahead and get him in for the first time today. As we get a good push. He's able to, just pretty much muscle his way in there for the touchdown. This game is getting out of hand. Nope, not today. Let's go. Trayvon Mullen on his 2nd interception of the day. Able to jump the route as, Kyler Murray is rattled. Beautiful. So coming away with that victory, we'll take a look here. KJ Hill, like I said, we were able to go ahead and get him up there to that star dev. He gets 10,000 XP. And, we're able to go ahead, sim this game up here, and pretty much get on our way throughout the rest of the season. As KJ Hill, gets up there to a 75. We're going to continue to work his slot, since that's where he plays majority of the time. Gets that +1 awareness, +2 catching traffic, medium and short route are both a +1, and we'll hit it again. We will hit this one more time, get him up there to that final 75, as he's so close to coming up to a 76 here. So gets that +2 in catching traffic, medium route and short route are both +1. So as we're sitting here, we had some weekly awards. As Derek Carr, 229, 4 passing touchdowns, had that pick, sacked twice, carried the ball 7 times for 90 yards and a touchdown. I said it, 90 yards. As we're going to go ahead, we're going to send this game up here against the Los Angeles Rams. We suffer a 34-14 loss. We got the Denver Broncos here, both set at 4-5. We lose to them. What is going on with the Raiders? We suffer a loss to the Chargers. We're sitting at 4-7. It would have been nice to make the playoffs, as we have a breakout scenario after we just suffered a 31-16 loss. Trevon Moehrig has the opportunity to go up to a star dev, which hopefully, we're playing the San Francisco 49ers. They are a run-first team. We suffered a new injury. Tony Grimes tore his quad. He's out for 5 weeks. But like I was saying, the 49ers are known to be a rushing team. So hopefully, we can do enough to go ahead and get this dev trait. As 27-17, we get the victory. And Trevon Moehrig unable to go ahead and get that dev trait. So we're sitting at 5-8. The best we can do is come away with a 500 record, but we need to win out. We need help. If we can win out and the Chargers lose out, there's a chance. There is a slight chance we get a 35-30 victory against the Chargers, as Gillespie, who's stepping in there. I don't know why he's in. Free safety, but 5 tackles, 1 interception, a forced fumble, and a fumble recovery. That just makes me worry. Oh, no. So we're good there. I was getting worried. I thought we may have had an injury to Moehrig, but luckily not. We're 6-8. We're taking on the Denver Broncos, and we get a 52-30 victory. Let's go. As Connor Williams up there to an 80 overall, we got Miami. So just kind of taking a look here at the playoff picture. We're currently not in. But there's always a chance. I'm not sure where the Jets are sitting. And depending on what's going on with the Chargers, there's a chance that we could get in. As the Chargers are 8-7, we're 7-8. So if the Chargers lose, there's that opportunity that, depending on what happens here in the sim, we can go ahead and make our way into the playoffs, as we're going to advance here and see if we can get the win over Miami. We don't. 24-7, as it wouldn't have mattered anyway. And for some reason, I just lost connection to the EA servers. God, EA, you are trash. You are trash. We finished up. We lost to Miami. So we finished with an 85 overall, 87 offense, 84 defense. And, we'll just kind of take a look, see if we have any hidden development, pop up. What's going on here? Why is Linderbaum not the starter? Okay. Confusing. But Grimes only came out as a star dev. Fantastic. So hopefully, we came away, even losing the 5 weeks towards the end. Hopefully, we were able to somehow come away with, Rookie of the Year, make a Pro Bowl, something, give him that extra boost to possibly go ahead and, win, Rookie of the Year. As we'll take a look at the Pro Bowl rosters here, as we have nobody so far. Josh Jacobs comes away with halfback number 2. Kind of going down through. We got nobody. Any day now. Any day would be nice to see somebody. Nice to see somebody. All right. We had nobody make the Pro Bowl other than Josh Jacobs. So we'll sim up here to Super Bowl 57. Where we got the Tennessee Titans facing off against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. As, like I said, we finished 7-9, unable to hit 500. We were the 11th overall offense, just under 6,000 yards, and we were the 30th overall defense. So Derek Carr, 3,600 yards, 36 touchdowns to 11 picks. Even Bo Nix got some playing time, 2 touchdowns, no picks. Rushing-wise, Josh Jacobs, 1,512. I'm pretty sure I saw that he was, second at least in touches. Receiving-wise, KJ Hill led the way, 900 yards, 12 touchdowns. Henry Ruggs, almost 9 and 4. Defensively, Chris Barnes led the way, 112. Keanu Neal at 104, 7 TFLs, half a sack. Sack-wise, we got Colin Farrell coming away with 7. Max Crosby with 4. Max had a pick. So Trayvon Mullen led the way with 4, Arnett Jr. with 2, and unfortunately, the rookie, Tony Grimes, only had 3 TFLs, half a sack, no picks. Great. So taking a look here at the yearly awards, Mahomes was your MVP. Mahomes' best offensive player. Okay. Derek Carr coming in there at 10. Defensive player goes to Logan Wilson. Understandable. Solid season by Logan. Offensive rookie goes to DJ Ukulele. Be sure to check him out in the Titans rebuild. Not too far back on the channel. As, defensive rookie, do we have anybody? Tony Grimes coming in there at 3. So I'm happy with that. Quarterback goes to Mahomes. Running back goes to Joe Mixon. Receiver goes to Keenan Allen. O-line, Ronnie Stanley. Do we have anybody representing us here? And that's a big fat no. D-line goes to Uchenna Nwosu. Logan Wilson. DB goes to Byron Jones. Trayvon Mullen coming in there at 5. And kicker goes to Carlos Santos. So, taking a look at the season recap, the Bucs get their second Super Bowl victory, 28-14 over the Tennessee Titans, as Devin White comes away with the Super Bowl MVP. And as you see on the screen, there are the socials, the Instagram, the Twitch, the Facebook. Excuse me. All the links are down below in the description. Make sure to go drop a follow and a like on each and every one of those, as well as be sure to check out episode 2 of the Oakland Raiders Rebuild, which will be down there as well. And, as always, don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you're new and you're enjoying the content with the bell icon on. That way, every time I post new content, you're one of the first to know. And let's hit that like goal of 15 likes on the video. But until next time, peace.